Now, last night on the programme, we were talking about talking to your neighbour on the tube. And we did kind of sense that for some of you, it's an appalling thing to happen, and some of you love and embrace it hugely. How bad can it be to speak to your neighbour on the tube? Well, very, according to some of you. Yesterday, we brought you the news that hundreds of badges were being handed out on the underground saying tube chat with a question mark. The idea being, if you put one on, you're inviting somebody to engage you in conversation during your commute. The man behind the idea, Jonathan Dunn, told me yesterday on the programme it turned out to be hard work getting anybody to take one.
I didn't really sort of factor in how people are sort of running the gauntlet before when they leave the station and when they go to work. So I think I could have been handing out 5-pound notes, and as many people would have taken them.
Well, the badges didn't go down well with a lot of Londoners, and one man who decided to retaliate joins us now because you, Brian Wilson, have produced badges which say, don't even think about talking to me on them. How quickly, when did you start producing these? Presumably when you found out about the other badges?
Yeah, well, I was on the internet yesterday on the Twitter, and we had a look at it, and I saw this American bloke running around London handing out these silly badges, and I thought, he's just going to spoil the place. The tube is a sacred environment where you can go, you ain't got to talk to no one, you can put your head down, and it's a bit of relaxation time. And he's had out his badges, so I thought to myself, I'm going to do something about it.
So how did you make them? Because they're not that easy to make, are they?
Well, I'm lucky. I've got my nephew. He's up in the college, and he's a computer whiz. He knows all about the computers and the Twitters, and he's got a badge-making machine up there. So I said to him, do you fancy it? And he agreed with me. Thought the bloke was a bit of an idiot, so spent all of last night making these badges.
But his heart was in the right place, wasn't he, Brian? Because all he wanted to do is to make people be happy on the tube.
Listen, my old man, God bless him, used to say there's only 3 types of people who talk on the tube. That's drunks, lunatics, and Americans. And I'm neither. I'm none of them.
Right. So in terms of your badges, how successful have you been? How many have you managed to give away?
Well, we give away 500 this morning at Liverpool Street.
500, really? And people just took them?
Went down a storm. People were loving them. Everyone's been hearing about this tube chat, and quite a few people are pissed off about it.
What's your language, yeah? And I apologise on your behalf, yeah.
I apologise. Yeah, and anyway, they absolutely were loving them this morning. They were flying.
And is anybody, because one of the things that our guest who was on the programme yesterday said that, he hadn't really planned it with TfL, he was using their branding and they've told him he has to desist. Have you managed to get these things right?
In what way?
Well, he was told because he had the tube logo on it and he had it designed in the same way that it looked like something that was a TfL product. What does yours look? What do your badges look like?
Well, I just look exactly like it is. So, I don't know much about all that stuff.
Okay.
One bloke came up to us yesterday, this morning, works on the tube, and he said, great. He said, great, keep up the good work. So that says everything you need to know.
If people, today you were at Liverpool Street, Brian, if people want to find you next week, where are you going to be? Do you know?
Oh, well, listen, with this, we're going to have an army of people by next week. I've had messages all day on the Twitter machine. We're going to have an army of people all over London. You just keep your eyes peeled outside tube stations all over London. We're going to be handing these things out. We're going to beat that American, I tell you. We will beat his campaign.
And really, just in 15 seconds, just tell me this. You are an engaging, a fun, a chatty person. Why would you not want to talk to somebody else like you? I'm a total stranger to you. Why would you not want to do that if I met you on the tube?
This city is full of psychopaths. And psychopaths ride the tube. I don't want to speak to them.
All right. That sounds like he thinks I'm one of those. Thank you for joining us live on the programme tonight, Brian Wilson, and the debate about whether you do or you don't talk to somebody else on the tube.